So today we're going to be talking about your body type and the ways you can train and eat depending on certain body types that you may have. If you're tired of not seeing any changes in the gym, you're working out 4 to 5 days per week and not seeing any results, there could be a reason as to why these results aren't happening for you. Okay, so first on our list today is the ectomorph. You know this person very well. They eat junk all the time, don't really gain any weight. They have a super fast metabolism, but it's also hard for them to gain any type of muscle, no matter how hard that they work out. So if this happens to be your type of body, you want to stay away from too much volume and isolation work. You want to stay in the range of 6 to 8 reps and also stick to big compound movements such as the squat, deadlift, bench press, etc., anything else along those lines. To gain size and strength, you're also going to want to eat in a caloric surplus, meaning eating more calories than your body needs to maintain a certain weight and size. Carbs will be your best friend with this type of body type. Because your metabolism is so fast, it'll burn through these carbs pretty quickly, so don't be afraid to eat a higher ratio of carbs in your diet. Okay? In terms of your macronutrient breakdown, which is your protein, carbs, and fats, I would start with 25% of your total calories in protein, 55% of your daily nutrients with carbs, and then the remaining 20% for your fats. So the second body type I'm going to talk about today is the Mesomorph. Okay, this type of body type can gain muscle very quickly, but can also lose weight pretty fast as well. They tend to have a more athletic build, very broad shoulders, similar to the body type of running back or a lineman in football. With this body type, they tend to have a faster ratio of fast twitch muscle fibers. So working in the low rep range between 6 and 8 reps is usually ideal for them, but they can also incorporate some isolation work if they do want to gain a little bit more muscle and size. In terms of nutrition, they can also handle a pretty high to moderate level of carb intake. So to start, I would probably start anywhere between 30% protein, 40% carbs, and another 30% in fats. So lastly, we have an endomorph. This body type is usually shorter or short and stocky build, shorter limbs, their body is softer, and their muscle aren't as developed as with the Mesomorph, but not as skinny, obviously, as the Ectomorph. The plus side of an endomorph is they can gain weight and muscle fairly quickly, but along with that weight gain usually comes in excess of fat gain as well. The endomorph tends to recover pretty quickly, so I would hit the same body part multiple times per week, staying in the 8 to 15 rep range per set. So as this body type can gain weight fairly quickly, I would also incorporate some cardio into their workouts or on their off days in the form of steady state cardio or maybe some high interval training as well. In terms of the eating, I will probably stay away from carbs. I will start with a macro ratio of 35% protein, 25% carbs, and lastly 40% coming from fats. So based on the information I provided earlier, you can kind of see what body type that you fall into. Usually you can also have a mix of 2 body types, but for the most part, you're either an ecto, meso, or endomorph. So apply these principles to your next training session and also your nutrition going forward.